All right, let's get into this. It's an incredible story about how one single search on Google, just one, opened the door to a six-figure business. Honestly, this is a masterclass in focus, in strategy, and in finding the exact right tool for the job.
It's a huge question, isn't it? I mean, the internet is just flooded with promises about this tool or that software that's going to change your life. But today, we're going to look at a story that shows how, for one guy, the right platform really, truly made all the difference.
So yeah, we're going to follow the journey of Prabath Bandera. He went from just being curious about making money online to building a business that has totally transformed his life and his family's life back in Sri Lanka. It's pretty amazing.
And just like so many of us, Prabath's whole journey kicked off with that universal quest, just typing a few simple words into a search bar, really hoping to find a new path forward.
So picture this, it's 2018. That search leads him into the whole world of drop shipping, selling stuff online without ever touching the inventory. And while he's digging into that, he keeps hearing this kind of weird new word, funnel. He had no idea what it meant, but that one word, that was the spark that changed absolutely everything.
So what is a funnel? This was the concept that took him from just being another person trying to make a buck online to a real digital strategist. Let's break down his big aha moment, because it's a game changer.
Okay, so this is the core difference he discovered, and it's so important. A website, right? It's like a busy town square. People can wander off anywhere, click on anything, it's chaos. But a funnel is a guided tour. It's designed with one single, clear path toward one specific goal. It gives you, the creator, complete control to guide that customer step by step.
And you can just feel the power in that quote, right? For him, it wasn't just about selling. It was about strategy, it was about control, and it was about the creative freedom to design a perfect, persuasive experience from the very first click to the very last.
But as he dove deeper into this world, Prabath slammed into a wall that, let's be honest, so many entrepreneurs face. The absolute nightmare of tech overload. He had the strategy down, but the tools he was using were a total mess.
I mean, can you imagine? He was trying to duct tape together 10, maybe 12 different software tools. Things were constantly breaking, integrations were failing. He was spending all his time fixing tech instead of actually building his business. It was a massive headache, and it was just draining all the fun out of everything.
He just knew there had to be a better way. And this frustration led him to a discovery that would simplify everything and finally let him focus on what really mattered.
Now, here's a really fascinating twist in the story. He found a potential solution, this platform called Systemy.io, but he hesitated. For almost a full year, he didn't even touch it. The big question is, why?
Well, the answer was just good old-fashioned skepticism. The platform offered a really powerful free plan, and in his experience, and let's be honest, in our experience, free usually means not very good. He was worried it was just another startup that would be gone in 6 months, taking his whole business down with it. It was a totally logical fear, but man, it cost him a year of progress.
But eventually, he took the leap, and when he did, he was completely, utterly blown away. The platform was smooth, it was powerful, it was bug-free. His only regret was that he had wasted so much time waiting around.
So, with the right tool finally in his hands, Prabath went from struggling with tech to building some incredibly profitable funnels. And this, my friends, is where the story gets really, really exciting.
His path to success was just brilliant. First, he started freelancing, building funnels for top marketers. This gave him this priceless education, right? He was literally seeing the back-end strategies of 6- and 7-figure businesses. Then, he took all that secret knowledge and applied it to his own stuff.
His first major win was an affiliate funnel, so basically a sales system promoting someone else's product. He built one for Systemy.io itself, and that single funnel brought in over $10,000. A fantastic result, right? But that was just the warm-up.
So proving his strategy worked, he immediately reinvested that knowledge. He built another funnel, this time for a low-ticket offer of his own, like an affordable digital product. And that one scaled to over $50,000. The momentum was just undeniable.
This quote, it just says it all, doesn't it? The tool wasn't just part of his business, it became the business. The all-in-one system was the engine that powered every single thing he did. So what can we all learn from his journey? Prabath's story isn't just inspiring, it is packed with real, actionable wisdom for anyone who's looking to build something online. His number one piece of advice? Simplify things. Just simplify. He learned the hard way that complexity is the absolute enemy of progress. Trying to manage too many moving parts doesn't lead to success, it just leads to burnout.
He actually boils his success down to 3 keys. First, extreme focus. Master one offer, one traffic source, and one funnel before you even think about moving on. Second, patience. He understood that real, lasting success doesn't happen overnight. And third, and this is so important, he protected his inner fire, that personal drive to just keep going no matter what.
And this is why it all matters. For Prabath, this was never just about hitting income goals on a spreadsheet. It was about creating stability, opportunity, and a better life for his family. That's the real why. That's the real motivation.
And his most powerful piece of advice is this. The tools and the strategies are important, for sure, but they mean nothing without that internal drive. That fire within you is what gets you through the hard times, and it's what ultimately leads to the breakthroughs. So, thinking about Prabath's incredible journey, I'll leave you with a question. In your own business, or in your own goals, what is the one thing you can simplify and really focus on, starting today, to clear the path for your own success?